Hello and welcome to the House of Doggus, where Doggus brings the games that typically don't bring the pain. Today we're starting a new series, and it's Stoneblock 4. We've already loaded in, and we're just now starting it up. We got some quests here. Let's see what this guy has to say. Welcome to the World Engine Restoration Knowledge Work. I am the Echo of Guidance, assigned to assist emergent intelligent life throughout their journey using knowledge compiled from others who have succeeded before them. The world engine is a powerful construct containing the cumulative knowledge of all humankind. Without that knowledge, it can become unstable and severely affect entire realities, as you can see with this stone world. Check your quest book often. We will provide you with further instructions and access to additional knowledge upgrades as you restore more world engine archives. Now that you have activated the work, the portal upstairs has become traversable. We got a task here. Task: press complete stage and claim reward to enable access to the world selection portal. All right, let's do it. So now we got a task here. And it looks like we need to craft a crude brush. So let's get to that. But there's a shop that we can buy stuff with. We've got a little wallet here. Okay, and this is just the quest book. All right, so if we needed the quest book, we could get it again. I would imagine we get money or whatever through completing quests. That's probably a thing. Let's check our quest book. All right, here's our quest book. We got some getting started here. Here's our welcome. Stoneblock 4 is a story-driven mod pack with plenty of options to play and progress based on your playstyle. This pack has tons of mods for all types of players. Mods may be gated with the storyline, so make sure to explore the different options for progression. For those who want a challenge, the final challenge of the pack is completing the world engine. Do you think you have what it takes? All right, let's see. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. If we find a bug, we can report it. Okay, and we got some additional stuff here. We can do /home/back/spawn. Okay, home takes you home, back takes you back to where you may have died, and spawn teleports the player back to the lobby. All right, what else we got here? /spark TPS. All right, checks the server's TPS. That's fine. Hey, look at that. We completed the welcome chapter. Now we got getting started. All right. Welcome to the archive of guidance. Speak with the Echo to begin your journey. So that's what we did. If you're playing with friends, okay. Complete the quest first and reach your home base before inviting others to your team. All right, look, hey, we got some money. Wonderful. All right, we already talked to that guy. So now we just need to head out to the archive through the portal. Let's do it. All right, which way are we going? I think it's that way. Let's get on up. They did a nice job with this. This looks really nice. Good for the FTB team. This looks really nice. Here's our portal. We got some other things here. Let's not go straight in. We got an archive of the quartermaster. That looks like it's blocked off. Some of these other ones here. Yeah, they all look like they're blocked off. I can't go through them. I can't do anything here. Okay. Maybe those will open up. Okay. Let's go to the portal. See what's going on. Well, hold on. What's this? An armor pile. Those things used to come alive in some other mod packs. I'm scared. All right. So we're in the portal. You know, I think I'm going to go with this dark and eerie blackout zone and see what that's about. Be warned. It's probably going to be very dark. Okay. Construct your base. Stand by for teleport. All right. Okay. There's something up there. But other than that, I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. Now, I do, it like if we look here, looks like I can probably go forward. If I go north, what happens then? Can I go north? Let's see. Okay, I'm moving. Oh, hey, look at that. We found something. Cool. All right. Okay. Let's see if it's the same thing if we just go straight south. It's probably the same thing if you go north, south, east, and west. Yeah, look at that. Okay. And there's that thing there. If we come here and we just go this way, does this work? I'm not. It doesn't seem like that's the case. I wonder if we can get up there. Hey, look at that. We got it. It's a shulker box. And it's got Dark Times Ahead. Unbreaking 8. Let's go. That's nice. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay. I want that shulker box. Yeah, I want that shulker box for sure. All right. We might try to come back and get it. Let's head north. There we go. There's our place here. Okay, cool. So we can see. Let's do a few things here. Let's open this up. All right, now that we've opened this up, let's see what we can do in the quest line here. All right, so we got we went through the portal. We got some things here. What's next? FTB events. This pack comes with random events that are disabled by default. Note some events might contain jump scares. You can toggle them off. Okay, for example, if you want to disable the jump scare events, you can use the command /events FTB toggle creeper. Oh boy, there's going to be a creeper. All right, so did we trigger anything? Spawn not found for a loot B event. Oh well, that sucks. Why didn't it spawn? Okay, maybe it couldn't spawn in. That's okay. We'll open this up a little bit more, then we'll go back to the quest book and see what's there. What's here in the quest book? All right, so no dirt, no trees, no tools, but you still got your fist. Break some stone and get some pebbles that you can work with. This must be done with an empty hand. Yeah, because I do not have any pebbles. All right, let's move this over here. And let's see here. We'll go ahead and break this. And it gave us some pebbles. Great. Now what? We're going to need to make some pebbles and a crafting table. All right, let's make a crafting table. Uh-oh, if I can spell. Okay, it's just cobblestone. Okay, great. Crafting table, we'll put that there. Okay. Next up, let's see what these are. Ultimine. Okay, yeah, we can do ultimine. It's just a tilde key. Wonderful. From punching to smashing, cobblestone will only get you so far. Make a stone hammer so that you can break cobblestone down into finer material. There has to be some minerals in it somewhere. Okay, so we need to craft a stone hammer, then get some gravel and some dirt. So let's do that. Stone hammer. I mean, I already have a better hammer. It's iron. Oh, can we make some stone rods? Let's do that. Or some stone, is it stone rods or stone sticks? Yeah, they're stone rods. Okay. All right. And there we are with that. I believe, okay, so this broke this down into cobblestone, and I've got this iron hammer. I can probably do that. Okay, so that gave us gravel, and this will give us dirt. Okay, great. Wonderful. All right. So now we've got that. Let's see what we got here. It says smashing gravel down further turns it into dirt. Dirt is always filled with some kind of seed or sapling. Try breaking dirt with a stone crook. So we need to make a stone crook. So let's do that. The stone crook is 4 stone rods. So we can do that. We'll do that. Get that out of there and then do that. And then we're good. All right. So we got our stone crook. Now we need to get some dirt. It says the dirt seems to have plenty of saplings that you can use. You can get these saplings by mining dirt with a crook. While you can't wait for the tree to grow, you can force it to grow by using squat grow. This can be disabled or toggled by using the keybind V. Okay. All right. So basically we're going to torque it. Okay, I get it. All right. So what we're going to do then is we're going to open this area up because we're going to need to grow a tree. And I kind of don't see it's going to be tough to grow a tree in this area. So let's open this up and let's get a tree growing. All right, we have opened our area up, and now we've got a nice little open area here where we can perhaps grow some stuff. Now, first off, I think we're going to need to use the crook on this here. Yep, there we go. They gave us some trees. You know, I'm not a big fan of these trees. I'm more of a birch type person. So I'm going to see if I can get some birch trees. I believe you can press A. If you come over to your crafting table, you can consolidate these into compressed cobblestone. But one of the really neat things is in some of the older mod packs, you could just hover over this while you're in this table and just press K, and it'll automatically compress it for you. So that's a pretty neat thing to do there. I think I want to get 2 more though, is what I want to do. So let's do that. We'll grab 2 more of those, and then we're going to just kind of compress this too. And then it'll be doubly compressed. We're doubly compressed. All right, so let's hammer this out. This is going to give us some gravel, and we take that gravel and we should get us some dirt. Okay, that's great. And let's go ahead and break this back down. Now we got quite a bit of dirt, and we'll use this dirt. We'll crook it. I don't think it gave us... Okay, there we go. We got some birch. Wonderful. Okay. And we'll plant that birch. Let's see. Did we complete a quest? We did. Because we got some saplings. That's great. Let's move on here. So we've got 2 other quests here. Charcoal. If you didn't know, you can burn logs in the charcoal in a furnace. This is a good early start source of fuel. That's great. And then we got a hammer. Digging with a pickaxe will take forever since it only mines 1 block at a time. Upgrade to a hammer from the Just Hammers mod. The basic stone hammer can dig in a 3x3x1 area per swing, but with the better hammers digging out even bigger areas. Well, that's great. How do we make this? We can make a stone hammer. Yeah, there's quite a few hammers here. Oh, there's this stone impact hammer. Oh, but this requires an impact core. What does that require? Oh, you'd have to buy it. Okay. All right. Okay. Looks like you can make this in other ways too. Maybe that's just to repair it. Okay, well, let's see what we need for this one. We'll go ahead and tag that. And I think it requires stone, in which we can't really get stone yet. We're going to have to make that in the furnace. If we squat, do a little twerk action, or we can grow our tree. Let's crook these so we get some more saplings. And we'll go ahead and break this tree down. All right. So let's make a furnace. Make a furnace, and let's get ourselves a stone hammer. Let's do that. So it looks like we completed a quest somehow. Let's see what quest that was. Okay, so we got gearing up. Let's see. What do we get here? A curio item. There are hundreds of these items items you can place in your curio slot, which can be accessible by clicking the small button in your inventory. You can look up a specific slot item in the JEI by typing in slot before the slot name. For example, slot head, slot feet. Oh, okay, that's cool. So we can see what goes there. I don't know what I got for a curio item. I don't know what it was. I don't know what I got. But we'll see. All right, something here for power. Okay, so we got flux networks is what we got. We got that there. Then there's a configurator. I've never messed with this before. We'll have to see how that works. Oh, so it must have been the flux dust, and we got that triggered that. Okay, so we've got some charcoal here, and we're going to now make the hammer, in which we can smelt up the stone. All right, we have 3 stone, so now we should be able to make our stone hammer. So let's go ahead and do that. There we are. We got it. Okay, so this should be able to mine a 3x3 area, and it totally shows as though it probably can. So let's dig this way a little bit. Okay, cool. It totally does a 3x3 area. All right, let's claim some quest here. Getting started. And we got this, and we got this. Oh, they gave us some hoppers. I like that. All right. Nothing, leave nothing behind. What is important, especially in a world made of stone, you need to make use of everything you can get. With your first pieces of wood, make some wooden shears to properly harvest those leaves as well. Well, if we're making wooden shears, I would imagine that it is just basically using 2 wooden planks. So I would imagine that's in JEI, and we can easily find that. So there we are. And if we do this and this, there we go, some wooden shears. Wonderful. So we've got our shears, and we should be able to get some leaves. That's great. We'll get rid of that. And we have our leaves now. What do we do here now? Okay, it gave us some money. And we've got, don't forget to stomp. So far, you've made good use of your fist, but now it's time to step it up a notch. Those leaves have some life in them. You just need to crush them to find it. Place down the basin, then place some leaves on top. Jump on them until you've squeezed out every last drop from them. This will create water, but you'll need a way to scoop it out. Okay, that's fine, and we can see how to make that. That's just it's basically like a barrel. Or what is this shape? I think it's a barrel. Maybe it's not. Okay. So let's find out what it is. I was pretty sure that was the shape. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was the shape. Maybe it is. Oh, it's all logs. Okay. Well, that's fine. All right. Well, let's put it here. Yeah, let's put it here. And we shall put some leaves on top of it. And then let's jump on it. Oh, I can hear sounds. Holy water down there. Yeah, there, look at that. Water, we got 1 bucket in there. Okay. Sweet. Oh, that went pretty quickly. Okay. And we're just jumping. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to get water out of there. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and see what our quest says. All right, let's move on. Fill the burn. Okay. If leaves are dried out, they can be used to make stronger fibers. Make a campfire and place the leaves on top of them to dry them out. Once dry, you should be able to turn them into straw by breaking them with the crook. Okay, so we need a campfire and some straw. All right, I don't have any logs. So let's plant another tree, twerk it. Yeah, I'm twerking it. We chop our tree down, and we do have some coal here. We do have some sticks, so we should be able to make a campfire. There we are. With our campfire, we're gonna need to put some leaves on it. So we're gonna put the campfire right there for now. And okay, so it looks as though the campfire's got the leaves on it. They're gonna burn up in about 20 seconds. All right, our leaves are done. They have come out as dry leaves, so we can put them down, and we'll use our crook. That's what they told us to do. You can hold out tilde in order to select them all, and you just do that, or just get rid of them. Or hold down your left mouse button, and then there you go. Fill the burn. Cool. So we've done that. Oh, we got a Starbuncle gift. I wonder what that's going to give us. Let's open it up. I like to open gifts as soon as I get them, because, I just like opening gifts. It's like getting an Amazon package, Let's see what else we got here in the quest line. All right, gear quest. Most quests in the main chapter that are shaped like a gear are echo-related quests. This means that you will most likely need to return to an echo to complete their task, or see if they have something new for you. Okay, cool. Okay, this little thing looks like it's a gear. So every time I complete one of these, I've got to go back and talk to somebody. Okay, so with the straw you've made, you're finally able to make a basic version of the most important tool on your journey, the crude brush. With a gentle hand and the stroke of the brush, you'll be able to find the minerals hidden inside the broken stones. You should return to the Echo of Guidance to show him your progress. You can use /spawn to return to the lobby. All right, so let's make a brush. Okay. And this is a crude brush. We should be able to make it. Okay, that's great. We got it. And there we are. Cool, cool. Task completed. Observe grass. When did we do that? Oh, that's the next task. I don't remember observing grass. Maybe it was in the lobby. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Well, I don't see any grass. So we've completed this quest. We need to return to the spawn. So let's return to the spawn. And let's go talk to Echo. Hello. We'll go here to the lore, complete the stage, and we are good. Complete the stage. Okay, Unknowing, Task 2. As you are now aware, my primary directive is to restore the world engine. However, it cannot be accessed directly as its core is sealed deep within the center of the world beyond an impenetrable barrier to protect its internal systems from those who do not follow the proper work protocol. Access will require teleportation using Chronon energy. Chronon is a powerful energy source capable of opening time-space gateways. A Chronon generator will passively store Chronon with a Chronon cell. We have located a healing spring north of your base, which will provide you with the necessary resources to craft this generator. Past data has shown that mortal entities require the consumption of nutrient-rich substances in order to function. To accommodate for this need and avoid past results, you may now acquire food from within our shop. Note, you may access your base by operations by walking through the portal again. Task, craft and submit a Chronon generator to your quest book. Okay, so let's try to do that. Let's see. Here in our quest book, we now have some other things. Okay, we got this iron hammer. That was pretty lucky. Well, cool. Oh, I dropped something. Oh, I got a little crafter. Hold on. I can get rid of something, right? What can I get rid of? Oh, let's get rid of this stone rod. It's a crafter tier 3. I like that. That's really neat. All right. And inside of the quest, it says to show the Echo that you've learned how to unearth resources from the world, you should make an iron hammer from the materials you can brush from gravel. This will speed up your gathering cobblestone greatly. Completing this quest will upgrade your unearther level, which increases the types of items that you receive when brushing. Okay, great. Next thing, unearther levels. Increasing your unearther levels will also increase the type of drops you get from brushing blocks. All right, look, we're just getting money. They just give money out for free. I like that. All right, the Echo mentioned a healing spring somewhere north of your base that can provide you with resources to make Chronon cells. Okay, so we need to go north. And then with your new unearthing skill, you should easily be able to find better materials in the different blocks that you can brush. Try brushing dust to see what you can unearth. Okay, so we just need to get some redstone and some gold. Okay, so in this one, we need to locate the underground spring and we need to get an amethyst shard. Okay, so I think we can do that. How do I go back? Can I do home? It is home. That's not a thing. /home. Okay, that's not a thing either. All right, so we're gonna have to go back up through the portal. That's fine. We could do that. All right, we are back home, and we couldn't go home, so let's do a set home and then home, and this should set our home. So if we're like over here or something like that and we want to do home, oh, maybe it doesn't work. /home and then home. Let's try that. There we go. It did it. Great. All right, so it told us to go north, so I think we're gonna dig north because that's north if we look on our mini map, and we should be able to get to a spring. So let's do that. All right, we got some bee loot. There was a bee that spawned. It dropped a whole bunch of loot. And let's see here. What did it give us? It gave us an egg. All right, that's great. And a copper ingot. That's fine. Yeah. So we cleaned up our inventory a little bit, and we made a chest, made some more furnaces here. What I'm going to do is turn this here into a different type of crafting table. This is just a crafting station, and it does complete a quest. And if we do that, we can access this furnace to our right, and we can access this chest here to our left. So we're going to do that. I'm going to grow some more trees here, and I'm going to get some charcoal so that we can make some torches so we can light up this hallway. All right, now that we have some torches, let's go ahead and get to digging. We'll turn our light overlay on so that way we can perhaps see where we're going. Is this gravel? Oh, yeah, that's gravel. We don't want that. Let's put some cobblestone here. I had the wrong thing in my hand. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the north up there. In the mini map in the top right, you can see that there's a little spot coming up. That's probably going to be it. All right, it looks as though we're getting close to being there, but it looks like our stone hammer might be broken. So I think we can repair this by just giving it some cobblestone. Hey, look at that. So we were able to repair our stone hammer just by putting it in the crafting grid and putting some cobblestone with it. All right, let's get to this healing spring. Okay, it looks as though we're getting pretty close. We got a task completed there. All right, that's great. Oh, look at that. There's some deep slate now. Okay, let's look around for a second. All right. Hey, there it is. Okay. All right. Well, it looks as though it is definitely a healing spring. We need to come back or get some amethyst. So we'll try to do that. I think there's some all along this wall. Okay. So maybe we can dig up here in order to get ourselves some amethyst. Let's see. This might work out. Okay, there we go. And we could just get ourselves some amethyst. Great. I think we completed that quest. That's great. Looks really good. We were able to do that. Now we need to get the redstone and the gold iron or gold ingot. Let's just do /home, and it should take us home. Look at that. Really good. So in order to get redstone, I think it said that we need to brush dust. So we've already compacted some things, but we used them already. So let's compact a few things here. We'll make 14, and let's just compact this. This will be doubly compressed here, and we'll use these three. We'll use these three as dust, and we'll go ahead and break these up. This will give us some gravel, and once we do the gravel, we'll get dirt. Then after this, we should probably get sand. Let me get these torches out of my hand. Okay, that gave us some sand, and then we should get dust. Okay, that's great. And we could just take that dust out of there. I do want to make some construction sticks. Those will allow for me to just basically put this dust down a lot easier. Hey, look at that. We got an achievement, a sticky situation. It's always sticky when it comes to Minecraft, right? Okay. All right. So there, and there, and then there. And then if we get our brush, we can do a tilde on that. Hold right mouse button, and we brush it. Look at all of that. That's a lot of loot. I could go for that. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. So we picked up all of this. We got these gold chunks. I'm just going to press K. It's going to give us some gold clusters, and I'm just going to throw these gold clusters in there. That should give us some stuff there. Let's try to put a few things away. Everything is full, but this is going to give us a gold ingot. There we go. And we've completed up to this part. Gave us a little bit of dust, and that's very cool. All right, that's what we're going to call it for episode number 1. I want to thank you for joining the House of Doggus, where Doggus brings the games that typically don't bring the pain. If you like the video, please be sure to hit that follow button or that subscribe button. And if you really like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Have a good day. Peace.